great. I've drewed some little outlines for trees just to guide me, just so I don't forget what's what and where. Just some little bits, some little hills and stuff. That's going to be like a little bit of water, lake or something. I'm going to try and create the hallucination of depth, and so the world's your lobster. If you wanted to put that tree there or whatever, you can do, but this is my little thing just to show you. Right, I'm going to soak it with some nice moist council pop. I do need it to stay wet really, so let's get loads on because I don't want it drying on me. Loads on there, try that, and then right, here we go. So, oh, that's a nice colour, that in there like that, and then sort of across there a bit lighter, and there. Just doing tiny light strokes now. Seems to be quite light across this top bit, and it's right down to the bottom. Hopefully there's plenty of water down here to sort of soak it up. You know what, I think about dummy. So I left some little pure white bits and I've got some darker bits. Let's just tiny bit more in there. So that's still wet, isn't it? I need that. Yeah. Let's just drain my water back up again just to make sure it's all still wet. And that'll do it. That'll look trick. Where's my sprayer? Spray a bit on that side there. That's it. Right, that's enough. And then I'll just turn it back. Job's a good one. Right, yeah, that's sound. Right, I'll give that a little dry now, I think. That bottom bit dry. Right, so I think probably in that bottom bit, probably just go in with this bit here, look, with the same colour. That looks nice. Oh, I like that. Same colour. And there, drag it down a bit, and then I think swap brushes to this one and just drag it in with this one. Drag the colour in. That's it, and I'll swap back again for a little bit. There we are, down into there, to there, into there, dee 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 dee. So it fades out on bottom, look. Let's give it that faded look. And then it'll probably stain it, that's what I want, so I can just get a tiny little dab with that and get that misted effect look. There. I think that'll look nice when it's dried. Right, so that's that. In fact, where's my drying on? Let's give that another little dry now. There, that'll do me. Right, now, squeeze that colour out. I always squeeze colour out of my brush. That way I don't waste no paint. Oh, I've got it all on my hands though. Right. I need like a couple of light creamy colour I need now, a bit of a creamy green colour. So I'm going to mix some yellow. Oh, that's nice, there's a bit of, added a tiny little bit of blue to my yellow, green colour, and then I think I'm going to add a tiny bit of red to get that like a creamy colour. Oh, that's perfect. Got it, perfect. So it's something like that into there, about like that. And then same again, I think I'm going to soften it in with this big brush. To be quick, I'm just cleaning it. Soften it in with that right bottom there. There, that's better. Nice softening with that there. That's nice. And then I'll go for the more greeny colours, a bit more greeny colour on that top bit there. And then them two colours blend together. There. Right, and then it's sort of in here we've got sort of an underlying colour what's about that colour, so I'll whack that in. Thin it out a bit. Thin it out a bit more. Bring it down through this tree to about there. And right down into there. Thin it right out with. In fact, let's swap brushes. Do this softening brush now and just thin it right out. Like that, that's it. There's a sort of line there. I don't like that line. There, that's better. Right, and then this one's going to be stronger. So I think another dry. Let's get another dry. Forgot to do. Don't matter. I'll come back to it. There's some dark patterns in there and I forgot to put it in. Could just leave it. Right, what colour we got now? Let's get this creamy colour back. So there's a lot of this creamy colour in here. So I'll paint that all in. Right through there. Right down to there. That's this creamy colour there. Dee 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 dee. That's that. And then in certain places it goes even redder. Even more red in there. That's it, that's nice. Tiny bit even more like that, look. That's lovely. And then more of a green. A greeny colour, so obviously all I'm doing, just adding a bit more blue in to get that greenier colour on the top of there with that. Up there, down there. That, and then stick even more green in with a darker green. Get some darker green bits in, so there's some bits in there like that. That's it. There's a bit about there. These are just bushes and trees and stuff. That's it. And then right on this bottom bit, really thin paint and grab this line here for the base of everything. Oh, that's nice. I tell you what. Oh, let's take this. I don't like the shape of that. It looks ridiculous. Let's take this up here with some. There's some little trees and stuff here like this, look. So I'll take that up there with them. That should look better. I've gone into that really dark colour now. There. That looks better. Some little pine trees there. Right, that looks nice. And then wash my brush. Get some more green. And just take this, gradually blending up to there. That's it. And into there, and then this dark green that I had again. There's some smidgens of that in there as well. That's it. Wash my brush out completely and just blend that down there into that tree there. That's it. That'll be a big tree in a bit. Right, so I've got my one. That's line straight. I need that line straight. And And that's my water. That's better. That'll be my water in there. Right, I think it's time for another dry. I think what I'm going to do, let me wash this brush, I think I'm going to put the tiniest, thinnest little streak of water in there, just in there, and I mean a tiny bit, like that, and that's enough. I want it really light, that's it, that's enough. Right then, so that's that, I might even give that a little dry and all now. Hard to see that. Lovely. Right, now then, let's have a look. Mix up some really bright greens now, I think. Really bright. In fact, we're virtually just yellow, virtually. So we'll see what this looks like. Squeeze my brush out. See what this looks like. Right. Just bashing all end of my brush up. Right. So there's a massive tree here. Right down and here, right across there. There. Ah. Nice big bit there. And there. Right in there. Ah. Try and press light. And you'll get a better sort of spiky effect. There's a bit up there like that. I think there's a bit there, what goes right up there like that. That's it. Lovely. Yeah. And then just in here, there's just several bushes in here, coming across here like this. There's a lot of grasses and stuff. There's some dark colours in here. And then there's some grasses and stuff in there. I'll sort it out in a bit. Sort that bottom bit out in a bit. Right, now then. So, let me just get that bit there. That's better. There. Right, now, the darker green now. So I'll mix in a darker green. So, oh, that's looking lovely. But it's too bright, so dull it down with red. So I've gone yellow, blue, and it's gone way too bright, so I'm sticking a bit of red in to dull it down a bit. That's it, let's try that. So right up in there with that one. That one a bit less. Let's see here, let's get this big one in. That's it, nice little light strokes. There we are, there's some there, look. There's that one there, it's going up in a nice. There we are, Oh, bum, 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 bum. That's it. Round this bottom bit here is very dark. Yeah, I think this bit here is pretty dark. And yeah, there's all sorts. I think we're pretty good at that. That's looking pretty nice. Right, now this is where I do all my low lights and go really, really dark now. So now I've got like Payne's grey and that blue colour, what I used for that. I've still got some of that in my palette, so I'm going to use that in here now. So in here, it's really dark. In about there's a few bits, but just in that bottom bit there, it's really, really dark. I'm going to go even darker. I'm mixing Payne's grey and Montumber now, and just get really dark just in that bit there. That's it. Oh, tiny bit. There we are. That's it. And then this is a silver birch, so I want a nice silver birch piece coming off there. There we are. A few bits and bobs in there. Perfect. That'll do. That's sad. Then let's have some bits in. So we've got some bit. Create some bits in here. Look. So now what I'm doing, I'm going in and I'm creating shapes now with this. Just shapes of bushes. So I'm going round the bushes. So like if that one's in front of that one, doing negative painting to pull that one out, you see. A few shadows in the bottom of that one. And then down here it's sort of all just quite dark. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for random stuff in here and not go for oak in particular. Let's see. Something like that, let's see. There. Let's do a bit of finger painting and soften some of this off now then. That'll look nice. Make it look a bit natural. Don't have to do it all, just bits. There we are. That's looking pretty good to me. Right, now then. I think what I want now is a nice creamy colour. Yeah, let me just mix one separate. So, some yellow. Get some light red into there. Light red's like a creamy red. It's not like, there's a big difference between light red and bright red. In fact, that's perfect. So I'll whack that in there. And in there. Like that. Perfect. And then I think what I'll do for some slightly darker bits is whack that into some of that dark mix what I already had. That's some of that black mix. I've whacked that light colour into that, blended them in there like that. In fact, let's now blend some of that in like that, look. So that'll differ as totally different brush. It might, I can sort of soften in the two and get a few different effects. We all I'll tell you what we've been up to. Me and my girlfriend Esmeralda, my stepbrother Doofus, we all went out shopping yesterday. Did a bit of shopping, and Esmeralda wanted a mirror, so I said I'll treat you to a mirror. So I went into the mirror shop, and the shopkeeper in the shop, oh god, he looked a bit gormless. And so I went over, I says, excuse me mate, I want to buy a mirror. This really gormless shopkeeper. And then he says, I'm over here mate. Esmeralda and Doofus and them were all laughing. Doofus had doner kebab with him. But we got some shopping done. We did get a mirror, so we're all sorted. I put a couple of bits in there like that. Now look, it's just twigs and sticks and things. Look, there we are. Put a few longer grasses in with that one. That's just sort of blended everything together. I think we've got. Let's stand back and have a look. I think I've got finished painting. Let's have a look. Let's straighten that up. Yeah. Oh, let's put a body on it, Anna. Where's my tiny little brush? Tiny little brush here, look. Oh, this is where I need my reading glasses. I don't know where they are. Right, pop it just there. B. D. I'll go over it. B. D. Bertie D. Bit more water on there. Let's pop in. Where we're going to have them? Peter and Paul out looking for worms. I hope I never get reincarnated as a bird, because all they eat is worms and I'd get bored quick. There we are. There you go, it's not as hard as it looks. So if I can get a few rocks in that background bit there. Oh yeah, look at that, a few tiny hints or something there. Yeah, it's not as hard as it looks. Have a go. The more you do, easier it gets. And I'll see you there on the beach.